That's humbling though. I ain't gonna lie. Having children changed me. I used to feel like I was angry or I'm just like calm, like in
More
the form
patient.
of Zen. Very patient.
Yeah. You got kids?
Very patient.
Nah.
Well,
Why you damn? You look like you had to think about it.
No. He had to go into deep concentration and meditation just now. Starring Timothy Ron, Cool Care, TK, Brittney Carter, Dread Game on Lock.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Great Apes Cafe. We live and direct on the airwaves. Here I have an awesome interview today at Loc Queendom. I'm gonna have everybody introduce themselves, and I definitely want y'all to like, subscribe, share. We're gonna be talking about some good topics, hair, specifically dreads, and shout out to all my dread heads out there. But yeah, so we at Loc Queendom, and I want to know, how was your day going so far with this? What's the day? Tomorrow, Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Thanksgiving Eve.
Thanksgiving Eve.
True.
Yeah.
Right. So what's your name? I'm gonna make sure everybody introduce themselves. We're gonna go to the right. Instead of to the left, no Beyonce to the left, but everything to the right.
All right. My name is Brittney Carter, CEO, COO of Loc Queendom LLC. Here.
Alrighty.
Queen,
That's
Mother
great.
Queen.
That's the big title. That's almost on the same level as Your Highness, which she's a queen. So hey, guess what? It is. All right. You go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's up, man? Y'all know it's your boy Kev.
We ain't got no
Here at
titles.
Loc Queendom with Brittney. I just came, paid a visit about a week ago. You know what I'm saying? Got your boy right.
He should have got a style.
Yeah, I was in a rush.
He'll never get a style.
Nah, his locks, they look great. They look good.
Yeah, I definitely get one next.
Well, y'all know who it is, biggest boss of the port, top. Haven't been around, y'all know why, but I'm glad to be accepted. I can come in here and get a massage, get shampooed and everything. We good, so thank you for having us.
No doubt. Kings are welcome. It's my pleasure.
Oh, definitely. No, my pleasure.
Yeah.
Y'all don't understand. So probably about a month ago, I was trying to have an interview here. Try to interview you, and I hit either you or somebody who works here on Loc Queendom. I went to somebody's IG. I saw a bunch of hairstyles. I'm like, yo, whoever's doing this is fire. They dope. I sent a message, and nothing came back. And then all of a sudden, my homeboy Kev said, he called me the other day. Yeah, I'm at Loc Queendom. I'm like, Loc Queendom? Loc Queendom? No way. So,
divine.
that's divine intervention,
Yeah.
and things really do work out for people who's patient. So I'm happy.
It was meant
I'm
for us
here.
to connect.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it had to happen to where you knew it was like divine connection.
Facts. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely feel that. I come in the shop, got the
Yeah.
little zen, the energy, the water fountain flowing, the pictures, the decorations on point.
Definitely.
I'm seeing my people, pictures up, you know what I mean? So I feel like
Yeah.
I'm in a good space, a positive, strong space, and I embrace that. So I'm gonna start off the first question. I know everybody got questions, but I got to start off the first question. What got you into the hairstyle business in the first place? Like, what motivated you? What was that motivational factor to get you even into the whole concept of, hey, let me do hair and let me become, a CEO? Now I'm asking two questions. I'm sorry, but yeah, what motivated you to actually
Just to do hair?
Just to even start doing? How did you even start it?
I didn't choose it. It chose me. Like, I've been doing hair since I was my whole entire life. Like, I
Okay.
remember brushing my own hair probably like 5 years old.
Okay.
I had a
Okay.
my size Barbie. I was like getting it in, bro. Like all the time. I was putting twisties in her hair and all kind of stuff.
I'm looking at mine in the
Yeah.
audience. She's like, yeah.
She not, yeah, cause then when I was 7, I had 6. My mom had my little sister,
Okay.
and I was doing her hair.
Yo.
Like work my
okay.
whole life, my family.
That's what I was about to say. So you started from just doing
Yeah,
cornrows.
I started at home on my dolls and doing my sister
Right.
and my aunt I got an aunt that's close in age to me. Like I owe her everything. She on the wall right there.
Okay.
She let me burn her hair out and everything, bro.
Oh.
Like everything.
Might as well go ahead and shout her name out.
Marcy, Aunt Marcy. Her
hey,
name
Auntie.
is Marcella. Yep, she live in Mississippi now, but
Okay.
but she used to let me do everything to her hair. And when I was like 12, we lived in Virginia,
Okay, word.
and my mom's husband was stationed on Fort Lee.
All right, shout out to Newport News. I got some family in Newport News.
Shout out to VA.
right.
Like I love VA. Not to get off subject, but
no, you fine.
but when I was 12, we lived there. I had a neighbor that was a hairstylist. She had like a little shop set up in her trailer.
Oh, it was a wrap.
And I'll go to her house all the time. So around that age, I just like begged my mom, like, please, I've been watching her. I can do it. I know I wanted to do her mother-in-law hair because she was an older lady. And back then, this was, damn. Oh, I cursed. My bad.
freedom of speech.
Oh, okay, cool.
Freedom of speech here.
My bad.
If you see our other episodes,
this was early. This was like in the 90s.
Okay.
Right?
Alrighty. I'm a 90s baby, so okay.
And her mother-in-law was like, can you do me some scrunchies in a French roll? And I was like, yeah, I can do it.
Yeah, I don't know about those. Yeah, I don't even know.
I did, bro. I did it, but I had
been.
That was what we was wearing back then. We
Scrunchies
was
in a
wearing
French
like
roll.
scrunchies, yeah. So I killed it. Like she couldn't believe I had.
You saw the French roll with the bang on front?
Nah, she had like the scrunchies with the
Oh,
big French roll.
the
like
French-
you know how they do the
I know
hump
what you saw.
and
Yeah,
the, and
yeah,
the
yeah.
swirl from the side. You know what I'm
Gosh.
Yeah, it was like that. And my mom let me do it. And I really showed them, like, they was like, yo, she could
She
really
got the
do
sauce.
hair. I made my first $20 at 12.
Oh, it's a wrap. She's already.
I never stopped doing hair since.
She said she a business.
Wow,
young.
that's great.
$20 at 12.
Like,
That's what's up.
I did.
Do you like doing dreads more than cornrows?
Oh, yeah.
That's what kind of led you. That's what kind of
Yeah.
led you to.
No, that's
Yes,
not. I
yes.
fell in love in the process. That's not what led me to it.
Oh, okay.
But when I got into it, it was divine. Like
I feel
that's
like
why I say
dreads-
everything with me is divine. Like when I got into it, it was like my higher self took me to it, and I
Your
got there and was
passion.
like,
Yeah. Everybody wants to have their passion to do as a.
Yeah.
I mean, who wouldn't?
yeah,
Yeah, that's great.
I feel like dreads is itself. It's a form of power in a sense.
Mm.
you
Do
know.
you think that?
I'm gonna tell you, I know it is because when a person allows their hair and their image to be in its natural state.
Mm.
Like this person has come to the acceptance of themselves as this is me. This is who I am.
Right.
When you think like that in one part of your life, you think like that in all aspects. You know?
Even
So
if you're doing
most
it
people-
consciously. So
Right. Exactly.
right,
so
right.
it's like when you that's like a self-acceptance. And I think self-acceptance is one of the most powerful
Very so much.
things that we can have in this world, because when you know who you are, nobody else can tell you who you are.
Mm.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
facts. Ain't it?
And from there you can live in your highest power and reach your highest goals and be and live your happiest life, to be honest.
I see what you mean by like divine. You kind of tie into a lot of different aspects.
Yeah, I do a few things.
Right. I mean, I
Yeah.
come in here. First of all, feng shui is up there, y'all. Feng shui level up here, I feel it. So yeah. But yeah, I know y'all got some questions. I know TK look like he ready for a question.
Oh, me?
He gotta have a question because my homeboy TK
Oh,
ain't got no dreads.
Hey, I'm bouncing with y'all. I'm riding with y'all.
He ain't got no dreads. You gotta have the question. Now I'll mess with you, bro. I'll mess with you.
Well, I mean, I just want to know about the different forms of locking. I mean, I hear about
Word.
the free form or something like that. What is it? The hand rolling,
Palm roll.
back combing,
Oh
or something.
man, it's
It's a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I'm interested now. Yeah.
he said the back combing. Like you went deep. That's how we lock straight hair.
Okay. All right.
By starting with like a back combing technique. But I mean, it's several different techniques of doing locks or of starting locks. Me personally,
Mm-hmm.
I primarily start all locks with coils.
Okay.
And palm rolling is my technique. I like to use the comb, but not a whole lot, because I
Okay.
believe that digging in with the comb too much can rip and tear hairs from the base.
Gotcha.
Keeping a nice,
Right.
healthy base is important, and having a healthy lock, right?
I put some of my joints together because of that.
Because the bases was
Because of the
thin.
base, yeah,
Yeah,
I've
like I
done.
started single twist, and then I guess I don't know what I was doing wrong, but some of them I had to double up because
I
kinda-
got a bunch of ones that's double up. But I actually like how I wear a double up dread when that root seems like it's stronger. But I feel like anytime, and you could correct me if I'm wrong, when it's overly twist, the root become like broken in a sense or weak.
Well, I'm gonna
So-
tell you what happens with that. Like that happens if it's overly twisted and the hair's elasticity is weak.
Right.
And that primarily comes from dryness or your scalp not producing enough of its own oil. So you having to replace it with something like a supplement, you know, to put on what your scalp ain't really producing for itself, you know. So when you keep your hair from being dry, like y'all know what like a dry leaf is like.
It's gonna be
You know
brittle.
what I'm saying?
It'll break.
We all know that.
If the leaf, you don't wet the leaf, it's gonna break up. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
you gotta wet the leaf down and gotta moisturize it. You know, it's just like hair is just like that. You know, if you don't keep it moisturized and properly conditioned, it's gonna crack, it's gonna break. And just think about it, like all these hairs, like you got 10 hairs in this square that make this one lock. All 10 hairs is making this one lock. And then some time go by, and then one of the hairs pop. Now you only got 9, and 2 more pop. Now you only got 7. You know what I'm saying? Now that base down to 7
is
hairs
intricate.
trying to hold that
Trying
one
to
lock.
hold it.
You know,
That's
so
intricate.
it seems thin. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
Yeah.
Well,
That's facts.
I do have a 2-part question since you got one. How long does it take to actually lock? Like, what is the process?
With
like,
me, it only
months
take like
or
3
is it-
months.
Okay. Wow.
And the reason I can guarantee that, like
Oh, it's
my
not bad.
history, my history of doing locks since 2017, I've got a 100% success rate at anybody that stay with me, white or black.
Wow. That's
Well, I mean,
great.
white, to be honest, they gonna lock faster because they hair don't lock naturally. So
Right.
we gotta pretty much instantly lock their hair.
got-
anyway.
That might have been.
Yeah.
That's probably
Might have been
even
the
better
case.
than instantly locking.
Well, yeah, you know what creates dreadlock? A lock is shedded hair, a
Shedded
build up
hair.
of shedded hair, and Caucasian people shed a lot of hair. So once you do that whole technique with the back combing and create a lock for them, that shedded hair just keeps building up at the root, up under the lock. It's just gonna
So,
keep
so you
locking.
telling me because of my white granddaddy, my genes is inferior?
I
No,
mean,
that's a good thing to know, though. That's very
it's just that
knowledgeable.
their style of locks look different
Yeah.
than ours, and their style of locks came
Microphone check.
from a spin
Oh,
of what
please.
ours created. You know what I'm saying? So.
Thank you.
But
Thank
it's
you.
still
y'all
do
been
the
asking
thing.
me where to get the dreads at. Y'all better step up in there. Man.
Yeah,
I
it's
got a
all
lot of
peace
friends
here,
that be
all
asking
love.
me, like, you know, I got like Caucasian friends. They be like, "Yo, man, how you get your dreads like that?" So I'm gonna start being like,
Well, I'm going to say
Have the
this though,
cards
y'all.
out.
So I'm somewhat observant, right? So when she said 100% success rate, I'm thinking, But then as I look on the wall, she got a grade A, y'all. I can't see it from here. It says North Carolina State Board of
Cosmetic art examiners.
Grade A. So she might actually be putting numbers on the board like that. Like she ain't exaggerating.
Tell them, Brittney,
We
no
clean.
cap.
So the
No
grade
cap.
is A.
Yeah,
I
no
do have a
cap.
question
That's
about
right.
that.
When
Do
I
you do
say
any
that,
of
my
the
kids
shows?
be like,
You should do any other shows, like Loc Twister shows?
Oh,
You do any other shows, like the Loc Twister shows and I guess the hair
to be
performance
honest,
shows? Or
to be honest, like as far as in our region, we don't really have anything like that yet.
Oh,
you
wow.
know? This is the first lock shop in Wilmington, North Carolina.
Right.
And that's kind of like, I mean, it's dope, but it was kind of like disappointing for me a little bit.
Because you won the competition, didn't you?
No, well, you know what?
Yeah,
I
feel
love it.
I
You
feel
know what
that.
I'm
I felt
saying?
that. I
Because
felt
I
that.
love to see people do good, bro. Like
Yeah.
I'll do anything to see
That might be a good
somebody
start.
else. Yeah,
Have
absolutely.
a show,
But-
hair show here or something.
Yeah, I've been talking to another loctician. She's in Jacksonville.
Wonderful.
So last year we came up with the idea. Well, she presented it to me.
Okay.
Right.
And
I say go for
I
it.
agree. Yeah, we just need to do it. You
Yeah.
know, to be honest, a lot of stuff kind of been on hold because I just had a baby.
Oh, of
so it
course.
was like,
Congratulations.
thank you.
Again,
I just had my
congratulations.
my only daughter
Uh,
because I'm trying to be done, trying to stick a fork in me. Okay,
Oh.
I'm trying to be done, but I did. But my pregnancy was very tumultuous,
Right,
so to
right.
speak. And I had to take a pause from a lot of stuff. So
right, right.
but yeah, it's definitely gonna happen.
Mm.
You
Well,
can
you got
say that
your-
you can say that y'all heard it here first.
First, right.
But it's definitely gonna happen.
You got your
Great.
cameraman
Great.
right there, you know what I mean?
No
Hey.
doubt.
Shout out DJ
That's good to
Barbarian.
know.
Very good to know. So-
Word.
So my question is, like, as far as, and I remember we talked this over the phone about like the credentials. What was the whole the odyssey or journey to actually get your credentials to be licensed? Because from what I remember, it wasn't in North Carolina, was it?
Well, before I even went to do locks, I was already a licensed cosmetologist.
Oh, excuse me.
So that pretty much
Oh.
covered me to do whatever I wanted to do.
Right. Okay.
Down to opening a business.
Right.
So,
okay.
To be honest, you really don't have to be fully licensed. Like you could have a natural hair license. And that
Oh,
is a thing
Right,
here in
right.
North Carolina.
okay.
Yeah, that's new. I ain't never heard that.
Right.
It's actually not. That's the thing that
It don't sound
sucks.
good?
Like it's not new. Like
not-
it used to be something that people could literally like go online or go to the board, pay a fee for, and they'll just distribute them a natural license like easy.
wow.
Mm.
Now it's something that you have to go and get 300 accredited hours for and then go pass with
Oh.
state board and all of that. But it doesn't cover everything. You know, I'm encouraging all stylists to do a cosmetology if they want to be entrepreneurs.
Facts.
So the natural hair license is great, but I feel like it's could be limiting depending on what you want to do. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
Not
right.
knocking nobody because people can build $1 billion dream off of no license. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? So,
Facts. And
but
hair
just to say
sells.
license to answer that question, yeah.
Okay.
But I didn't do anything. Like I had a clientele doing other things prior
So
to
you
me.
already had numbers
Yeah,
on the
like
board. it
I've
sound
been
like.
gifted at doing hair my whole life. So everything I ever done, I always been one of the best.
I want to ask you an important question. All right.
Yeah.
I know doing dreads or it requires like a lot of hand motion.
hmm
Oh yeah.
So how long would you decide to do this as a career before you kind of got where you at now?
Well,
Like
Really-
do you get like the cramps and
no, not anymore. I used to, but I went holistic a couple of years ago.
Mhm.
And one of the things that became a daily routine for me was drinking herbal supplements like hot
Mm.
teas. So I drink hot tea literally every morning
You know
or
what?
every day.
Shout out to my homeboy Panama with the tea. The tea game is a whole. I got to talk to my people. One of y'all we got to talk about tea.
I got some
Yeah,
green,
I
I
got
got
green
green
herbal
tea in the
teas.
car.
No.
But you know
herbal
what it
teas
is?
really do work though.
It do. Turmeric, I do. No matter what tea I drink, I always do turmeric with it because turmeric is anti-inflammatory.
Yeah, helps with inflammation. Yeah.
So
You
it'll,
mixing the teas.
yeah.
It's
Ah.
actually
Yeah, I'm
good.
mixing the teas. I do echinacea. Yeah, because
yeah.
I need multiple things. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I'm breastfeeding too, but even if I wasn't,
what's
like
up. That's what's up.
I believe in using preventative measures for your body to stay away from illness,
Right.
So
And as
Part
Dr.
of-
CB would say, through food, heal your body with
yeah,
food. And
Dr.
turmeric is one of
CB,
those.
Queen of Fua, shout out.
Yep.
Queen
Gotta
of
eat the
Fua,
live.
Sacred woman.
Muhammad,
Absolutely.
yeah.
High alkaline diets. Yeah.
Wow.
I ain't all the way there, but I'm gonna get there.
I need to get there. I know just a little bit. It's like I'm just at the base of the
I'm
mountain. I
doing
got
the
to start climbing.
intermittent thing. I'm doing the intermittent fasting, and I love it. So
That works too. Yeah.
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 You know what it does for the brain, man. Like, and for you
Come in.
as a being, like it's like it opens up a portal in your brain when you start cleaning your body out and gives you access to information that you have that you didn't even know you already had. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
It's
It's
like
right. That
you just
pituitary.
really ascend to a higher level, like when
Right.
you start cleaning your body out and getting
From the
all those
inside
toxins
out.
and stuff
Oh
out.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Stay away from that junk food. It stimulates that pituitary. That's a whole nother episode.
Yeah, the
y'all.
whole pineal,
yep,
all
pineal,
them
all that.
blockages from the toxins.
my
in your
dietary
body.
habits have definitely changed. So I love it. I mean, yeah, it gives me a lot again, and I get so much more energy. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, really,
Be feeling good.
yeah.
Now, on your journey on becoming CEO,
Mm-hmm.
COO, I love saying that. CEO. I need to put that in a rhyme one day. I'm CEO, CFO. Anyway, on your journey on getting to where you at, what was some of the trials and tribulation associated with even getting to where you at now? I mean, It had to have been some type of
The whole from the jump, it was a journey because I'm gonna kick it real with y'all. 10 years ago, my boyfriend died, which was the father to my first two kids.
Oh wow.
And
hear
I
that.
was, yeah, thank you. I was 25, and to be honest, I had like no idea who I was,
Right.
what I wanted to do, what direction I was going in. Like I kind of was just existing for a while.
Right.
But as I began to heal, like I started feeling stagnated, so to speak. Like being out here, like I said, I was doing hair my whole life. I'm like blowout queen, you know. Everything I did a million times. It felt like,
Right,
you know
right.
what I'm saying. And then it was like it was the atmosphere of what I was doing, like working in weaves and quick weaves, and I felt like, you know, I was servicing an environment of vanity in a false light.
Right.
I was just so sick of it.
Right.
It was like, because it's different when doing something is your passion and not something that you really do just to kind of like benefit, you know?
Right,
So you
right,
kind of
right.
like doing it for fun. So I was kind of like stuck in environments where I just was so like bored with it because everything was so fraudulent and so not real and not true to who we are. And then you see so many women. It was so many women for me, like really trying to conform to what they feel like look good in order to appease the eye of somebody
And
else
that's
or what
sad.
society
That's
thought
a
that they
sad-
should
that's
look
a
like.
sad
Like,
situation.
it was. And then for a woman in a position that I was back when I had turned 30, I was just kind of like really coming into this awareness of self. And it's like, I'm tired of this. Like, I don't relate. I don't fit.
Right.
Like I'm in an industry or something that I love my whole life, and I don't even feel like I belong here no more.
That's
Like I was
crazy.
really to where I just didn't even want to do hair no more. But I was scrolling on Instagram back in 2017, and I ain't gonna lie, dog. I was having like an emotional breakdown because I felt stagnated in life. You know, I felt like I wasn't making enough money doing hair. I felt like I always had to work another job while I was
You didn't
doing
feel your
it
worth.
at
Your
all,
self-worth
you know,
was zero,
at
I
all.
feel like.
Yeah. And then I
Wow.
started in the kitchen. So I was still like feeling like I couldn't really charge too much and stuff
Right,
like
right.
that. And even though I was the best, you know, like people would hit me with that whole, you know, go to a professional because
Right,
they was
right.
yeah.
Right.
So
You got the
man,
I
juice,
had,
girl.
I was going through it, yeah. But I went and I got my license, but you know, I jumped headfirst into a lot of things. I worked a lot of benefit programs here in Wilmington.
That's what's up.
Working behind the scenes, doing the models' hair and
Okay.
things like
What's
that.
one of the
Yeah.
benefits programs?
I'm gonna tell you. Oh my God. It's a lady from Wilmington here named Shanita Williams.
Okay.
And she does several different types of, or used to. I
Right.
don't know if she still does,
Right.
but she used to do several different types of fashion shows. One
Okay.
in particular, I remember it was like for like the, like a Big Brother program or Big Sister or
okay.
something. Like it was something, some kind of benefit program for like the boys and girls of something. So
Okay.
it was a few different things. I had also did some stuff for Kayla Munn, who has
Why
a
that name so
swimsuit. She got a swimsuit line here in Wilmington.
Word.
God, it's been years. I did a whole plus size model type thing. I was a
Making
big
sure
girl.
everybody hair getting done and stuff like that.
Oh well, I was actually in a couple of her shows.
Oh,
Yeah,
shoot.
I did a plus size modeling, and I was actually plus size. I was like 265.
Ah.
Yeah, I was. I was
way.
like 265 at 5'3".
She laughing, y'all,
Yeah.
because she don't look it. That's why she laughing.
Well, yeah, I'm definitely not. I lost like 100 pounds.
Wow.
before,
Congratulations on that,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's been all love, but anyway, I was feeling stuck here and bored and frustrated and broke and out of options and
But what gave you, once you hit that rock bottom, and I ain't gonna lie, for anybody who ever actually hit rock bottom, once when you be like, I had enough is enough, you know, trust me, you get that to that point where you have to persevere, you ain't got no other choice but to move forward. Sometimes you have to fall before you get up. You know what I mean? Sometimes you may have to cut people off, to get where you need to be at, or stop being associated with people.
It was a lot of that.
It was a
lot of that.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, what brought me down to the fact of the matter was, I got to the point where I felt like a failure as a mom. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I'm over here trying to teach my kids to be who they are and stand in their power and be great and do all this, and I ain't doing shit. Like, I'm over here accepting the bare minimum.
To be like that, I'm
gonna tell you to do this, but I'm gonna show you something different.
Self-contradicting.
Yeah.
TK, like you got a question, Chief?
No, I was just gonna add on to that amen testimony. I was just gonna say, thanks to Hov, I can't base myself off of what somebody else isn't.
Right.
Like I can't see who I'm going to be off of everybody else's opinion of it. Let me, I got to find my own journey, my own way.
And as parents, we tend to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Be like, do what I say, not as I do. That's you can't do that with these kids in this day and age.
I just pray my children.
They powerful.
Gosh, no.
They gonna be everything like you, King.
I was see
like everything. They come out. They come out everything like us.
I'm praying.
Actually, it leads me into a question.
It's beautiful.
If you don't mind.
It is beautiful to a certain extent.
It's
scary.
With the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals, they said that banning people with dreadlocks is legal. Like, how do you feel about that?
Say what?
Banning people from working with dreadlocks is legal. It doesn't constitute racial discrimination.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Right.
I mean, they're fighting it. I mean, a lot of causes went into that.
Where is this at? I heard about this.
That was the 11th Circuit of Appeals. It happened back in 2016?
That'll never make it.
I think they switched it back up.
Yeah, that'll never make it.
No, I don't believe so. I mean, they got a new attorney general, but as far as that switching, I've never heard it switching.
I think it's optional for the employer.
I might
as far as the appeals go, it says that they can. It's not racial discrimination to ban somebody for dreadlocks.
It is.
But you know what? I also
should be. I mean, I'm with you.
It is.
To add on to that, I love if I walk in a room and my dreads make somebody feel uncomfortable.
But this is the thing, though. Wait a minute. Can I just state this real quick?
Go ahead.
If you want to say it's not racial discrimination, just say it's discrimination. Period.
Well, you know what administration we came from. You know what I'm
saying? Like, if you don't want to say it's racial, fine, because so many different cultures of people can have locks nowadays, right? But it's discrimination.
It is discrimination.
It is
because you're trying to tell you're judging me based off of how you think my hair should look.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that has nothing to do with...
it's an inadequacy to have dreads.
Exactly.
And it's not.
Right.
And it's
you know
not.
what I mean? No, it's not.
Nothing remotely close. No. Yeah, nothing remotely close.
But I wanted to see your takeaway on that. Like, I just wanted to know, like, being in the profession you're in, I mean, I'm sure.
If anybody ever asks me anything about conforming to keeping a job, don't ask me.
Don't ask me to cut my hair.
Don't ask me, because I'm going to tell you straight up. Like, I'm not conforming to nothing, bro.
Exactly.
For nobody.
We already live in a conformed society.
I'm not. I promise you. Listen, back in March of 2020, I left my job. My last job, I said I was going to work while I was doing hair, because I was not conforming. I was not conforming. Like, I'm not conforming to how y'all think I should think, how you feel I should behave, how you feel. None of that. You want to take my rights away way back then before COVID, even for a flu vaccine. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't did no flu vaccines my whole adult life, so I'm over here like, what you want for it? It was just a lot. But I'm going to tell you to believe in yourself more than you ever believed in yourself in your life, because it ain't nothing that you can't do. You are a manifester of your own reality by the way that you think.
Right. And just to add on to that, we already live.
Don't conform.
We already live in a society where conformity is easy. Why do things that's easy? Let's do something that's hard.
Why do what everybody else is doing?
This is why. I mean, shout out to my cousins who do tattoos. Shout out to Matthew who do tattoos. I'm still tatless. Everywhere I see everybody got a tattoo, I'm like, do I really want a tattoo? You know what I mean? Let me do something different.
No, don't do it unless you want to.
No, don't. Unless if I want to. Yeah. Exactly.
I got tattoos, but I want to. I love them.
No, I'm so picky. I sat down in the seat the other day. I'm ready for a tattoo, and I said, no, I'm good. I gotta.
Yeah. The
I mean,
point
I
is
see
don't
the-
perform.
I was
You know
looking
what
at
I'm
it 'cause I've been
saying?
peeping
Don't
the ear the
perform.
whole time. I'm glad she mentioned that. Like that
You get
takes
an
a
ear
lot of
tattoo?
strength.
Oh, in my ear?
Yeah, 'cause
Bro, I only have 10 tattoos, and that is the worst of all
I'm
10.
sure.
That was like the worst 3 minutes of my life.
I mean, I got this and this. So like,
Word.
I mean, that did enough for
This
me. That
is listen. This one little insy bitsy.
the neck was easy, yeah, but yeah.
Nah, it was horrible.
My tattoos, it always be the first and the last letter.
The beginning and the
Yeah,
end.
He
round
one
in
of
the
those
end.
tattoos.
Yeah, round in the end, boy. That
He
thing
got-
started to
Yeah.
get tender.
Boy, that first one, that last one.
That last one might be a mental thing because you know you coming to the end. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
it
saying?
really
So
is.
you start being like, okay, now
I ain't know.
I start
Yeah.
cussing at the artist and everything.
I know you almost finished.
Well, how it is with your now that you are a queen who has your business.
Mhm.
How's your employees? How is that making sure the factors of running the business and making sure? Because I mean, you got to make sure everybody show up, right? And even having a podcast, the hardest thing to do it is making sure everybody is punctual.
Guess what?
No
man?
subliminal disses, y'all. No
can't
subliminal
be.
disses.
This is no lie.
and making sure everybody can communicate.
Yeah.
Communication. Now, that's the two biggest problems I have as far as podcasting. I'm not no subliminals, y'all. Get no subliminals. Don't be coming after me, TK. Okay, when we walk out here, don't be like, see what you said.
They
I'm
gonna
I'm
chop
on
you
time
up-
like I
they
got
gonna chop
court.
you
What
up
you
later,
say?
Tim.
Don't
Oh,
come
what
after
you
me.
what you
don't-
say? Nah.
I'm here like I got FTAs if I ain't here on time. Hold
Nah,
on now.
Shout out to TK. He here early, and I'm surprised. I thought he was gonna be late because he don't have dreads. So shout out to my homeboy. Shout out to TK. I love you for that, bro.
So
King.
he's the only lockless
I
one.
like that. I like
TK
that.
the
That was
lockless.
nice.
TK. I
That
mean,
was
you know.
nice. That was
The
nice.
lockless guy. No, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. Like I worked in several salons, and I already knew what I didn't want, being to so to speak. When I created this environment, it was for the purpose of creating a place of love, peace, harmony, unity. Because
Look at the
Yeah.
positive words, the positivism.
word,
Yeah.
like this was intentional.
Exactly.
That was my when I set out to do this, it was intentional because I had so many bad experiences in life from like a small age all the way up until my younger adult years.
Like a lot. The end in here is relaxing. The end, I could just chill.
And that's what I was gonna say. So I don't even have to like tell my employees to be on time or to be here. Like I never
probably
had an
wanna be
issue
here.
with it.
They
They're
probably-
always here.
Facts.
Right.
Shout out to the
Yeah.
employees.
Shout out to Lisa. Shout out to Kira. Shout out to Jayla. Loc Queendom's Queens.
Queens. Shout out to
Salute.
y'all.
Salute.
I salute.
They really
Represent,
held it down when
represent.
I was out on maternity leave, man. That was like one of the
Mm.
most high anxiety times of my life.
Uh,
Like word, like Loc Queendom is like my kid. Like I built this bloodshed and tears,
Tears.
bro. Like Loc Queendom was birthed from my healing, like my
your
spiritual,
spiritual
healing.
healing.
This came out.
Doing
I
what you
birthed
love.
this,
I love
yeah.
to hear it.
Going through that
Well,
adversity.
yeah, like once I came into my power, like yo, I'm tired of doing this. This is
Ain't
what
that
I
a
want to
beautiful
do.
thing though?
Yeah,
Like you actually physically. It's one thing when I got a lot of friends and you know who you are. They talk. Oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Quit letting air out your gluteus maximus. When you actually
Please.
physically see something that you said you had blood, sweat, and tears, that's the most beautifulest thing. To act like you literally physically in something, even though it took the pain, it took you getting up to do this, and this. Where everybody may have some haters hating on you.
bro.
You know what I mean?
I had a friend I was friends with since the age of 8 years old. We not friends no more.
Ooh, I know. Ooh,
It's all good. It's all love, bro. It's all
pain is
love.
necessary.
But you
Pain
know
is
what?
necessary.
It's what you got to understand is everything ain't got to come from a negative place.
No.
What it is that just be real. I don't believe in right and wrong. I believe
right.
that your journey in life that you choose the way you think you should do it is right for you. I think his journey and his journey, however y'all choose, however an individual choose to live their life, whatever morality they choose to live it on, whether I think it's good or bad, it don't matter.
I can
Like
see
that's they true. That's their
That's
their
their-
yes. That's
Right.
their life.
Right.
And it's okay for them.
It's okay.
Even
Just
if
because, even if from your perspective it might be, or somebody else's perspective,
Yeah,
it
but
might be bad.
but we can't be making
we
each other
can't be-
live up to each other's perspectives.
that's-
Like
we
you need to
already do
allow
that in
people to be who
society.
they are, you know?
Right.
And where she like the path and the frequency that she vibe on compared to the frequency I vibe on. Like I feel like as adults, you know, in business and friendship, we grew in two different frequencies.
But
you know
don't
what
you
I'm
feel
saying?
light? Like when you finally let go of
Oh, I could breathe, bro. Like it was the
Huh.
worst breakup I ever been through in my life.
Oh, yeah,
first of
that's-
all,
right.
and I done left some dudes before. Like I done been broke up with. You know what I'm saying? I done been dumped before.
She's the
and I done
Levy,
been the
though.
dumper. Nah, I done
She's the
been dumped
Levy.
before. You know?
it feel like, but when you finally know, I understand that concept of like know your enemies in a sense. But
Oh,
when
yeah.
you no longer even look at the person as an enemy,
Mm,
you take away that they power
exactly.
that they may have over
That's
you.
the point.
So, and I feel like, did you did that? Did you take away that power? Now you just feel like,
Yeah, that was my
free.
freedom.
Right.
I feel it.
You know why?
I
Because
see.
no matter what we want to believe, everything around us is vibing on a frequency. Everything.
Mm.
Everything is vibing on a frequency. And this field right here, like my life space, this is my energetic field. And the people that I have in it, that I deal with on a daily basis,
Mm-hmm.
they either like a plus and a negative to that field, or they just a plus, or they just a negative.
Right.
I have all of my relationships are plus and negative, you know,
Right,
that I
right.
choose to keep because they take out of my energy, but they also pour back in. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing for me. Like they may give to me, but I also give back to them. But if it's somebody who is not able to contribute towards the positivity of my energetic field, I can't vibe with them on a daily basis because you're gonna put me in the negative.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Of
Like I can
course.
talk to you every once in a
That's
while.
facts.
Like I see you every, yo, what's up? Yeah, Queen, keep it peace.
I
Yo,
got family
I'm
members
proud
like
of
that.
you.
I only
Yeah,
get- I
but
only
not
get
every
be
day.
around in doses. I only treat you like doses. Like
I mean, but you just gotta be realistic about people.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
And you got to know what piece
and you gotta
are.
and you gotta have grace with people, and you gotta have understanding and forgiveness, because all of those other frequencies like of anger and frustration and holding on to things that have upset you, all of those are conflicts in your
I'm still
energetic
learning
field.
that forgiveness part.
It's a conflict in your energetic field.
Yeah.
It
I
is.
see
It's
that.
holding up a space in you that even if you're not consciously giving it life, if it's in there, it's taken
I'm just
away.
now like getting over that mountain of understanding the concept of true forgiveness. You know, because it's one thing to say, "Hey, I forgive you," but do you really mean it?
Man, it takes sometimes it take you like 5 times to forgive a motherfucker. Like sometimes somebody upset you to the point like I really personally not to get mushy or nothing.
But don't say you forgive me and then harbor it and harbor it too, though. Like
True.
there's that false.
Well, maybe that person wants to forgive you, but it's taking them some time.
Right.
You know, you got to have grace with people like that too,
Mm.
because we all be needing forgiveness, and
True.
we have all hurt somebody as well as somebody had hurt us. But we will remember quickly how we get hurt and forget what we inflict or have inflicted on other people. You know, every experience in your present was manifested by something that you previously did,
Of
thought,
course.
put
I
out in the
definitely feel that
atmosphere.
statement.
You know
I'm
what I'm saying?
resonating.
So whatever you experiencing right now, you brought
You're
this
living
shit
hell-
to happen.
heaven
I
or
literally
hell.
wanted to do this
Right,
interview
so-
a month ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
still
like if
stuck on
you,
that.
that's why I tell people all the time, like, you know how they be like, yeah, you know, it's 2 things for sure, life and death. Nah, bro, it's 3 things for
Yeah.
sure, life, death, and karma.
Mm,
Whether that
especially
karma's good, whether that's
Oh,
bad,
true.
you know what I'm saying? Whatever you put out, you're going to get back. Whatever
Yeah, I believe
frequency
that
you vibe
100%.
on, you're going to get back.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I don't have time to play get back or do none of
You-
that. Like
you
I'm
can't.
always in my vibe on a positive frequency,
That's
on
great.
a loving frequency, because that's what I attract in my reality, and everything I touch grows because I'm
Facts.
always on that frequency.
That's great.
You know what I'm saying?
I needed to
And
catch
doing
this
that,
No doubt.
doing that, it comes easier when you're not worried about the small BS, like the small things. Don't hold on to like
Learning how to let shit go.
Yeah, that's what I'm still on. Like I'm like just like I'm still on that path. Of just
What did she
letting
say?
things go.
Self-acceptance.
Right,
Yeah.
but I still have in the back of my mind, you got to be wary of pretend gestures of admiration
Mhm.
and hidden agendas. I that's how I measure people. Like, everybody when they say, "Oh, they don't judge people," we all
We
judge
do.
everybody unconsciously. We do.
Yeah, we
The moment
do.
I'm pretty sure the moment you first met me, oh, who is this dude with this big old nose and a
Nah,
ring?
but see, most people do, but I don't. Most people do, but I don't.
She
when I
heard
see
you on the
people,
phone call
Yeah,
last
that's true,
week.
that's
She
true.
know
I see you on the
she knew you
FaceTime.
right. She
Right.
had
I
her
see you on the
personality
FaceTime,
down.
right.
So that's why I kind of felt look. I'm like, I hope she remember how I look. I'm like,
She's like, yeah, he's bubbly.
Okay. You said bubbly?
No, because he, like he was
bubbly?
here and he
Yeah.
like super cool, like chilling, like laid all the way
Right.
back.
Cool
You know what I'm
cool
saying?
cat
He
tryna
like,
do my
yeah.
thing.
Yin and yang.
Yeah, he like, yeah, you think you want to be interviewed for a podcast? And like he all calm. Then he FaceTime Tim and Tim was like, yeah. Like, yeah, we gonna get you. I'm gonna get in touch with the producer. Like his energy was like, so, but you need that balance.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I'm
cool
saying?
Kev.
Like,
Definitely.
He
all
trying to
three
be
of y'all
all
are dope.
GQ
Yeah,
about it.
for
I'm
sure.
cool, Kev. I bet you smiling right now, ain't he? Ain't you looking at him? He's smiling right now, ain't he? Cool, Kev, cool. Me, everybody got they characteristics. Like you said, we
Yeah.
balance each other out.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Great Apes Cafe. What's the address here?
925 South 3rd Street, Suite 1, Wilmington, North Carolina, 28401.
I ain't gonna lie,
That's
y'all.
the address.
Now,
Hit us up on IG at LOCQUEENDOM LLC. And it's the same for Facebook,
Okay.
Snapchat.
I'm gonna end up basically on all my business interviews. What I do is I like to do free advertising. So on that bottom of the screen, we have your Loc Queendom,
Hey.
and we make sure we put that out. I'm talking to my producer, DJ Barbarian.
Yeah.
Shout out to DJ Barbarian. I hope you allow that. You got to do your little GQ stuff, your tech genius stuff, and this man be doing everything on computers. Shout out to the producer. But
No
but
doubt.
yeah, I forgot what question I was going to ask. I know y'all got some more questions.
Well, I just want to say, make mention of before we leave, world's longest dress still holding on. Aisha Mandela. Shout out to her. Been holding it down since 2016. Longest dread.
Longest dreads in the
Longest
world.
dread.
Yeah, Dreadlock Rapunzel, Instagram,
Okay, okay. But they gonna come out here, get their hair twisted?
Hey, the shop open to you. Hey, that's the biggest promotion right
Yes.
there. Hey, you got to promote them to get them in.
Please
Yeah.
come to Loc Queendom.
Okay.
I will do your locks myself.
God, that's gonna take a long time.
Oh, nah.
But she gonna do it. She say she got the record.
Yeah.
She
Definitely
twist
one
them
of the
down.
fastest. Look, the salon that I went and took my training in Columbia, South Carolina. Shout out to Creme de la Creme on 2 Notch Road in Columbia,
Okay,
South Carolina.
Shout out to
Shout out to
Carolina.
Tamika Lachey, Loc Queen. She is
Okay.
patented as the Loc Queen in Columbia, South Carolina.
Word.
She's who trained me
Well,
to do
okay.
locks.
Okay.
Most definitely.
That's what's
But in her shop, it was first come, first serve.
Oh.
And she had like 10 or 12 chairs in there. And it
Mm.
was a handful of us. And it was whoever finished next got the next client.
Oh wow.
So if you were the faster you were, the more clients you can get a day. So yeah,
Oh,
like
that was
that's
teaching
why
you.
I'm
They
fast.
want their money,
yeah.
so they was.
Oh yeah, I'm all about
Lined
it. Yeah.
up.
I'm in there like
Right.
when I first started,
Uh.
I was just moving all slow, like oh.
The hand.
She got appointment
Yo.
The hand
times
was
now.
hurting.
I was there day and night, but I ended up being one of the
She
fastest.
got appointment
Yeah.
times now, y'all. Her business hours.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you gotta.
Now my shop
gotta
is open
schedule that.
Wednesday through Saturday, but I'm only available Thursday, Friday, and
Don't
Saturday.
get thrown off the balcony.
Word.
Hey, look,
Word.
I called. I'm like, yo, what's good? I'm like, yeah, man, I got referred by Facebook. Like, I'm saying what's good. So she like, yeah, you gotta set an appointment. And I came inside, like I'm on the phone on the speaker, looking at everybody. Like, yeah, it's. She was like, you should see about 2 people in there. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, dang, she got that job lined up.
Already ready.
From home.
Girls
Already.
looking at you.
You gotta say
That's how
about
she
that
do
happy
it.
cap. You gotta
That's
do
some
that.
businesswoman. That's some business move.
Hey,
I got 4 kids. You know what I'm saying? And
mhm.
like I said earlier when we met initially, that is like the very best job I could have ever asked for.
It's humble.
in
I ain't gonna lie.
life.
Being a parent is
But it
humble.
will teach you how to juggle a lot.
no,
You know what
of
I'm
course.
saying?
Facts.
It becomes second nature for me. Like I'm good at what I do because I'm good at multitasking. You know what I'm saying? So,
Women are more than men.
I just got
Shout
a
out to-
schedule book.
Women are. I ain't gonna lie.
I got a schedule engine
I haven't been lucky
at
enough.
Vagaro. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I feel like, and not to even be sexist, females are better at multitasking. I mean, I see literally my wife making a phone call while she breastfeeding and then helping my nephew out with homework. And I came home the other day and I'm looking like, this is some overly queen situation she doing.
Yeah, we gotta
like,
pull
she
it out
doing
the
the
hat,
most. I
bro.
said, I gotta do
Yeah.
something. Let me go ahead and let me wash my hands. Let me go ahead and take the baby. You know what I
I
mean?
styled 3
Go-
heads in here yesterday with my newborn on my chest.
That's
just-
gangster. See, that's what I'm
I
talking
don't
about.
think I was about to say, yeah.
I'm here. Yeah, my baby, she's 5 weeks old this week.
That's yes.
So I ain't leaving her
Precious.
nowhere yet. You know, that's one of the benefits of having my own business too.
Facts. You ain't gotta worry about saying, hey, I gotta do this, and this.
No, my
You
baby
your own
coming with
schedule.
me. Yeah.
Facts.
I ain't
Facts.
gotta worry
I
about
just think God knew I was too cheap to have kids. I don't know. I
You
think
better
just-
knock
I
on
think
wood. You better
Timing is
knock on
divine,
wood.
King.
You better
That's all.
knock-
That's all it is. Your time coming.
Huh.
Oh,
That's humbling though. I
gosh.
ain't gonna lie. Having children changed me. I'm not as I used to feel like I was angry or I'm just like calm, like in
More
the form of
patient.
zen. Very patient.
Yeah. You got kids?
Very patient.
Nah.
Well, he
Why
had
you
to- he had
damn?
to-
You look like you had to think about it.
Oh, no. He had to go into deep concentration and meditation just now. Hey, come back to this side. We
He
here
like,
for you.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all.
Boy,
Wait
we
a
here
minute.
for you.
Maybe.
Wait a minute.
Nah, I'm
Cool
just
Cat, you looking a little bit too cool
Yeah,
about
I'm
that
just
sentence.
playing. Yeah.
Man.
Nah.
I thought he was about to call
Nah.
somebody.
Right.
I ain't got no kids.
Right.
Shanae, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm
Man.
at Loc Queendom. Anybody else got anything else left to say? Any closing statements? I'm not doing no closing statements today.
Bald
I
people are
refuse.
welcome. That was it. Y'all, please. That's all I want to add.
You want a shampoo? We got a shampoo bowl. You know
I'm
what I'm
gonna
saying?
try. I'm gonna see what y'all
So you
talking
do
about.
shampoo, conditioning. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Do you do coloring?
Yes.
Shut the front.
I
All right,
do.
now Miss Katie. Shout out to my loctician,
Well, I
Miss Katie.
specialized in color before I even started doing locks. So it's
Miss
kind
Katie,
of
don't get mad. I might have to come and get my hair colored. All right, don't call me be like Timothy. You do me so wrong. I'm not doing you wrong, okay? But yeah, I might need some
color
color.
you and send you back to Miss Katie. Be like, I ain't even touch
I
him
didn't
since
say-
all I did was the color. That's it. That's it.
Don't beat me up. That was Katie.
Yeah,
Thank you.
That definitely. I
Appreciate it.
want to say thank you for even allowing us to be here.
no doubt.
Let me know in the future if you ever need some episodes, extra episodes, specifically actually doing hair. You know what I mean? I would.
Yeah, we
love,
can do it.
I would love to get you on video. Look
How
at the
about
flick of the
I
wrist.
have y'all to come in when I do my next class because you know I train
Word.
train
I
to do
didn't do
locks
that.
also. Yes, I
got a
train
class?
my stylists here. I train them.
That's gangster. She
Yeah,
got a
they're under
class.
my training. So
Okay. I
Mhm.
would love to put that. Yeah. We definitely worked out. We exchange information. That's a whole
I'm
DJ
like
Barbarian. You
that.
ready for that?
You gotta give the gift.
God.
I mean, we need more lock shops. My mom wants me to let y'all know that I'm a Reiki healer, that I work in
Okay.
doing Reiki.
All right. So for my audience who don't know, you got to be
Mhm.
specific now. And DJ Barbarian, give me like 3 more minutes. What is that for the audience who don't know?
Okay, so we have major energy points in our body,
Chakra
7
points.
specifically,
Chakra,
chakra,
yeah.
your chakras, and
I'm
I
ready
am
for
belie-
real.
it is
I
it
love
is
this. No, you good. I'm sorry. I love
it's
this
my
conversation right now.
experience that illness in the body comes from built up trauma and
True.
stress in life and things that have occurred from the past.
Very true.
And what people like me do is we go in and we clear your chakras of low frequencies and
Mm.
trauma. It's like peeling back the layers. So
Right.
a lot of times that you have to do it in sessions, but it's just kind of like cleansing those energy points in the body to work towards physical healing.
Word. How many?
So it's a
That's
spiritual
real.
healing, mental healing. Yeah.
That is dope. I ain't gonna lie. I
Mhm.
read in a scientific journal that trauma can be passed down generationally.
Well, I was diagnosed with manic bipolar disorder from the age of 14, and I was medicated from the ages of 14 to 34. And at 34, I came off of my medicine without
Word.
even trying.
Trying to.
It just happened, but I had already had 5 Reikis done. This was before I went and got trained.
We might need to do an episode.
And
on
I just
that.
came
That's
off like, I used to be like one of the most angriest people in the world.
word. And it's
Yeah.
just doing that. Just
I'm
because I ain't gonna
nothing
lie,
like
the
that
end, you can feel
anymore.
people in, you can feel them out. The end that I get for you is very calm, like
Yeah.
still water in
Yeah.
a sense. You know what I mean?
I'm
He over
very
there
happy.
laughing.
I was thinking she probably used to do your head like, you know what I mean? You know you can't get your joint right, nigga.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
no.
I'm not gonna
We
incriminate
talking about
myself on
we talking
here.
about end and
Okay.
chakra.
Nah. I mean, you know, I'm a human. I have a pass. You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
I do.
Facts. Everybody
I got
does.
a pass, you know.
Everybody does.
So, it's the only
that's
way
what's
for you
up.
to
I might
really
need to
have
get
understanding.
that. I might need to.
Yeah,
I
true.
got some trauma in me, you know.
We
we
all do.
Well, I'm glad
We
to
are
see your
all people that
vibrations
need
are
to heal.
different. Like I wouldn't be able to tell that about you, you know, from afar. First
Motherhood.
impression meeting, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Motherhood,
motherhood.
definitely. Shout out to the mothers.
I'll
Shout out
do
to all the mothers
anything.
out there.
Anything for my kids.
That's great.
Even heal.
Facts.
Yeah.
I feel that. Shout out to all the mothers out there doing what they're supposed to be doing. Breastfeeders, I ain't gonna lie.
It's
Y'all
a
need to do
job.
your research
It's a job.
and look up that. I know y'all, the fellas laughing. I did my research. Shout out to the females out there breastfeeding. That is a job.
Shout out to my clients who understand that they have to wait for me while I go to the back and breastfeed. Okay.
That's respect.
Shout out to my clients who are patient enough to understand that.
That is
No.
respect.
Yeah.
That's respect. I definitely gotta look at. That's a whole nother episode. That
Man.
energy, that chakra points. They don't know about meridian points. They don't know nothing about that. They don't know nothing.
Yeah, we can get into it.
We go, oh yes.
Oh,
I'm
I
ready.
can bring you on another queen. Shout out to Queen Callie Rowland in Greensboro. She has a metaphysical store there. She is a chakra healer, sound healer. She does.
I'm laughing at my producer
kinds of
because my
stuff.
producer, he over there like, man, this ain't no real science, bro. Look into it. I'm telling you, this ain't no blasphemy.
It's the beginning of history that they don't teach you.
Right, I have to push you on
Yeah.
Front Street because I know how my producer is. But anyway,
Man.
this is great.
It's all love. It's all love.
It's all love, bro.
It
It's
don't
all
matter
love.
what your belief is.
Right.
Facts.
Yeah.
This is Great Apes Cafe. Like, subscribe, share. Definitely stop by. Give them the address one more time before I actually-
925 South 3rd Street, Wilmington, North Carolina, 28401. Suite 1. You'll see Loc Queendom on the door before you even come in and see it on the
As
wall.
soon as you get over the
Soon as you-
bridge.
facts. Because I came on the other side. I'm like, no, wrong spot. Loc Queendom.
Yep.
Yep.
We here.
And that's about it. Anybody got anything else? Yeah, they ain't got nothing else to say.
I
Great
say,
Apes Cafe.
Servicing
I'm
close
good.
to 250 clients.
Ooh.
You know, y'all come see us.
peace.
Peace.
Peace, love, respect. Be safe. God bless. Great Apes Cafe.